In the first video, we explored 3 paths for cultivating self-compassion. In this video, we're going to explore 5 more. Find the paths that vibe the most with you and then infuse them into your life and into your routine. Number 4, cultivate gratitude. When we're feeling anxious or depressed, our vision becomes cloudy and our lens gets narrow, to where all we can see is disappointment, despair, and danger. Practicing gratitude prompts us to more fully assess the pieces and pockets of our lives that are special, meaningful, or beautiful. Friends, family, nature, animals, music, our mobility, our senses. Returning to our gratitudes grounds us in truth when our thoughts are giving us distorted information. One way to build gratitude into your life is, at the end of the day, ask yourself, what's a positive interaction I had with someone? What's something big or small that I did well today? What am I especially grateful for recently? These are simple ways to get into a habit of remembering the special things about being alive. Number 5, treat yourself as you would a close friend. We often judge ourselves way more harshly than we would a close friend. If you shared your darkest fears and insecurities with a loving friend, they wouldn't tell you, "You deserve this," or "You're a piece of crap." And yet, this is exactly what we sometimes tell ourselves when we face challenges. Be a loving friend to your fears and insecurities. When faced with self-critical thoughts, ask yourself, what would I say to a struggling friend who was experiencing this? How might I be there for them? And then show that compassion to yourself. One way of practicing this is to check in with your compassionate self throughout the day. During a bathroom break or after a stressful encounter, ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? What do I need right now? Or what would a loving friend say right now? This is a way of weaving self-compassion into your routine. Number 6, remember how interconnected we all truly are. Our negative thoughts convince us that we are completely misunderstood, alone, and separate from others. We're conditioned to emphasize our differences and separateness. Yet, we all have far more in common with each other than differences. Similar longings and fears, imperfections and needs. It's part of the human experience. We all evolved from common ancestors, who evolved from microorganisms in the ocean, who evolved from stardust in space. We are part of an intricate web of life, sharing the earth as our home. All of us are constantly influencing and being influenced by hundreds of big and small changes that are constantly taking place within us and outside of us. You are part of something bigger than yourself. This is interconnectedness. It is humbling and awe-inspiring and gives us permission to pause sometimes and remind ourselves that we are indeed in this freaking thing called life together. Interdependent, threads woven into a giant tapestry. This skill is especially useful when we are feeling at odds with another person. When you're bumping heads with someone else, ask yourself, What might the perspective of our interconnectedness say right now? And then listen. Number 7, use supportive touch with loving affirmation statements. Physical touch has a soothing and healing effect. When you're experiencing a wave of self-critical thoughts or difficult emotions, put your hand to your heart and either verbally or mentally remind yourself, I love you, or it's okay to feel this way right now. Partnering supportive touch with an affirmation statement gives you a double dose of self-compassion. Other affirmations to consider saying, I am worthy of peace and joy. I am good enough. I am not inherently bad, unworthy, or damaged goods. It's okay for me to show myself kindness. I am a work in progress, and that's okay. This can be especially helpful right before bed or after waking up in the middle of the night when our thoughts can be extra intrusive. Number 8, pay attention to and honor your true and genuine values, passions, and interests. So much of our energy is put towards trying to mold ourselves in the direction we feel others want us to go. Our peers, parents, or society. Trying to fit a circle into a square creates friction, tension, and dissatisfaction. Tuning into your authenticity can be especially helpful with school projects or in our jobs. When you're feeling uninspired or stuck in a rut, ask yourself, how can I weave more of my values, interests, and passions into this to make it more accommodating to my inner spirit? What stimulates me? What do I actually enjoy doing? And we can find that over time, we are shaping the hats we wear so that they don't feel so pokey and prickly. We've gone through 8 ways of building self-compassion skills. Try not focusing on the outcomes as you start practicing these skills. Their power and impact will gradually grow as they start becoming a habit, a routine. You'll soon find a self-compassionate perspective becomes second nature, and suddenly life feels more manageable because you've come into a kinder approach to your suffering.